Good evening. Thank you to the League for hosting us in this event today, and thank all of you in attendance and watching on TV. As Peter and Liz both indicated, the election is November 5th, so please exercise the right and privilege to vote. It's an important function of our citizens. In fact, I've been on this council now for 12 years, and I too have served as Mayor Pro Tem for 2 years. And it's been a privilege and honor to serve this community. And I hope I have your vote for another 4 years. I look back on my campaign literature when I first ran in 2001, and aside from noticing how my kids have grown and how grayer my hair has become, and the fact that I need these reading glasses to even read what I'm trying to say, I wrote about coming to the council with common sense leadership and a goal to improve the farms. I believe our council and I have succeeded in both these endeavors. Indeed, it's been a productive 12 years, as Mr. Waldmeyer indicated, and I'm sure Mr. West may touch on some of these as well, since we've had the opportunity to serve together, and serve together in a council that has largely for my entire 12 years been focused on one thing, and that is improving the farms. We've been a very cohesive council. You rarely if ever see a vote that's not unanimous or 6-1. The improvements that we have brought to this community are important because they help all of us enjoy better property values and a better place to live. Curbside leaf pickup, the Pier Park improvements that we already touched upon, but that also include kayak and paddle boards and a beach now that's not closed as much because we put aeration into the water itself to stop the bacteria from growing. The new marina. I was privileged to serve as the chair of the ordinance committee when I first came on city council. And in the first term, we revised almost every single ordinance from the beginning of the book to the end to make sure it was up to date, and also included the Bigfoot construction ordinance as one example of a hot topic that we took head on, and we passed the ordinance which addressed a lot of the Bigfoot construction going on in our community. As a member and now chair of the Audit and Budget Committee, we have cut the operating millage 5 times in 7 years. I voted against the only operating millage increase that was passed 2 years ago, but nonetheless, our operating millage rate today is lower than it was when I joined the council in 2001. This is despite the fact that unfortunately we've seen declining property values, and we've been able to still use this millage to improve our infrastructure and continue to improve our city, including streets, curbs, work at the water plant, etc. Finally, as a member of the commissions on retirement, I'm glad to say that our retiree plans are 103% funded and almost 90% funded on the general employee side. I want to continue for another 4 years using the experience that I brought to the council initially and that I've gained to have your vote on November 5th. Thank you for attending tonight and watching this event. I will echo Mr. Waldmeyer. I do believe that we continue to need to retain experienced, knowledgeable council persons that have worked well together to move our community forward. I appreciate the support of my wife and my 2 sons, my wife Patty, my 2 sons Evan and Jonathan, who have shared me with this community for the last 12 years and are willing to share me for another 4 years at least. We have the institutional knowledge to continue to help this community to keep it the best of the Grosse Pointe, and to make it a destination community for those wanting to live in Grosse Pointe, a community of first choice for those who want to move to Grosse Pointe. When you talk to realtors, they will almost to the person say that the first Grosse Pointe that folks are looking at is Grosse Pointe Farms, and that's what we want to maintain. And I believe the experience that this council, myself, and my colleagues have will help us continue making the farms the strongest of the Grosse Pointes. We have work to do still, and we ask that you vote for us and give me a vote on November 5th. And again, thank you for allowing me to serve you in this community.